and he'd talk to you for about a week. You see, I got a hold of that string one time, just pulled like on a lawnmower. You ain't supposed to pull that hard. And I got the right hand of Christian fellowship from my daddy. Oh, those were the days. I remember also most recently with my mom and daddy, Floyd Leon, Pauline Bernadine, and that's their names. I'm not making those names up, man. Floyd Leon's on his birth certificate, if you can find it. And Pauline Bernadine. We'll go to their house so often for Christmas, you know, and we get there and it's good, and they carrying on the traditions of grandma and grandpa's and times past, and we come eat, talk about do some eating. Listen to me, we could do some powerful eating. We all them pies. Let me tell you something, it's not Christmas unless you got a chest pie, a chocolate pie with that meringue on it, that little sweat beads on top. In the country, we call that calf slobber. Are you with me? Sometime if I had one big piece and no one was looking, I'd just take out that little calf. Oh, it's good. Just sort of goes down nice. Then you had chocolate pie. And we'd have pecan pie. Some people say pecan. However you call it, wolf it down. Wolf it down. I'm gonna tell you something though, my friend. If you eat too much at Christmas time, eat some of that divinity. Every time I put a piece of divinity in my mouth, my whole body does the hallelujah chorus. Sitting back, relaxing, and then we start talking and fellowshipping for a while. And all of a sudden, my dad, Floyd Leon, he's got enough. You know, Christmas time, you know, he said, all right, now, we've talked. I'm going outside. I'm going outside. I said, all right, Daddy. But before he goes outside, he stops and says, hey, by the way, what kind of knife you carrying, son? Sir? What kind of knife you carrying? My dad believes a man carries a knife, a handkerchief, and a comb. He said, I'll guarantee a man, a real man, carries a knife, a handkerchief, and a comb. Brother, you don't need a comb. Don't worry about it. Don't worry. For you, knife and a handkerchief, okay? Maybe a little wax might help, I don't know, you might want to put a little something on there to tone it down, but anyhow. But my dad is big on it. I said, well, Dad, I got a knife. He said, oh, what kind of knife you carrying, boy? What kind of knife you carrying? Oh, and by the way, that handkerchief, you don't want to see that handkerchief. That handkerchief has been everywhere. My dad's he'll change the oil with it, you know. If he cuts himself and doesn't have a styptic pencil, he'll hold up there and you know that buzz bar. You know, he'll blow his nose in there. He'll do all kinds of stuff. I remember, you know, he'll work with it. He'll sweat with it. And he'd put it around his neck and this and that, you know, and grab something that's hot with it. And I was a little boy and I had a runny nose. And I said, Dad, I got a runny nose. He said, come here, blow in here, blow in here. No, Daddy, no, Daddy, no. No, Daddy. We give Papa have-a-hanks every Christmas. It's a ministry. But I pulled out, I had at that time a little Swiss knife, a little pocket knife with little scissors on it. He went, oh, good knife, good knife. Pitiful, pitiful, pitiful. You ought to carry a knife, a real knife, boy. A buck, you know, a buck kind of knife. Case. I mean, a knife, a lot. Bad, good knife, a little old thing with the scissors in it. I said, well, Dad, you can trim your nose hairs with it, you know what I mean? Anyway, good knife. Then my mama goes, okay, Floyd, that's a knife. That's a knife, okay? That's a knife.